Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this amazing webinar. My name is Unoma Okorafor, and we're talking about a journey to health and wellness today. So we're super excited to see you guys, to have you guys. Welcome joining us. Thank you for joining us. Super excited. Hello, everyone. We're just going to give people some time to join us on this amazing day. Today is actually the 16th of May, and it's a beautiful rainy day here in McKinney, Texas, North Texas. My name is Unoma Okorafor. I am the creator of the Herbal Goodness brand. And today I'm very excited that we will be talking about a journey to health and wellness. Please put in the chat as you're joining us. Put in the chat where you are calling in from. This is going to be an exciting time for us. So if you're calling in from wherever you're calling in from around the world, please put it in the chat. Hello, guys. Hello. Hello from London. Hi, how are you? Hello from New York, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Super excited to be here. So we will jump right in because we don't, this is going to be a 45 minute session. I will be talking about our journeys, the journey to health and wellness, and just spending some time also. I would love interaction. So if you have questions, please put it in the chat and we will address those questions. So, hi everyone, welcome. Hello. All right, let's jump right in. All right. So let us jump right in. Like I said, our topic today is a journey to health and wellness. Our goal is really to understand health and wellness. And the first thing I want us to talk about is the meaning of health and wellness. But before we go into that, just reminders, quick webinar reminders. While we're waiting for others to come in, just let's keep some rules in mind. So please mute your microphones unless you really need to ask a question, which I'll take questions at the end. Turn on your cameras. It's always good to see a face. It's always good to know that you guys are super engaged and we can really have, virtual eye contact here. And then I'm all about questions and inquiries. Please, that will be addressed at the end of our training. So looking forward to addressing your questions. In terms of the structure, we'll talk about understanding health and wellness. In particular, what are the key components when we talk about health wellness, and what's the difference really with sick care and wellness care? And then I will talk about how to create a personalized wellness plan. How do you overcome the challenges? A lot of times we hear people talking about the challenges they have with maintaining their wellness plan after they've created it. So we'll talk about overcoming those challenges. In particular, we'll talk about how do you build a support system, and then we'll monitor progress. That is really important. And then of course we'll stop for Q&A and questions. So thank you so much. A little bit about me. My name is Dr. Unoma Okorafor. A lot of people call me Dr. U. Again, I am the creator of the wellness brand called Herbal Goodness. Our company is focused on manufacturing organic, premium quality herbal supplements and superfood products. We really want to focus on supporting those who want to use food as medicine rather than medicine as food. People who you want to have plant and herb support their wellness journey rather than focus on sick care. People who don't want to get into the sick care system at all, who really want to focus on making sure that they themselves are healthy. These are the things that we really, really want to focus on. So we're very excited. Um, our company is 12 years old. We've been doing this for 12 plus years, focused in the North Dallas area, and super excited to be here today. So that's about me. My background is actually in technology. My previous life was in technology, computer and software technology. But this is now my passion. I really am passionate about helping people live healthy lives. So that's a little bit about me. Now, let's dig in. Let's understand what health and wellness really mean. So, as you all know, health is the body's state of balance. It's about vitality, it's about energy, it's about your wholesome nutrition, regular movement, breath is actually one of the key areas of wellness, and adequate rest. So, wellness, on the other hand, extends beyond physical health. Wellness for me encompasses several pillars, starting with your mental health, your emotional well being, your social well being, being able to foster harmony with oneself and others and the environment. It also involves nurturing a holistic sense of energy and vitality and being and mindfulness and resilience, flourishing through practices that align with nature's rhythm and the earth's, the universe's interconnectedness. So we're going to talk about health, but we will dive deep into wellness because health is sort of anchored on wellness. Now, the interconnectedness between physical, mental, emotional well-being cannot be denied. It is profound and multifaceted. So what I usually say is if you're only focusing on your physical health, what you're eating, you are missing a huge chunk of it because that is just a tip of the iceberg. So even if you ate all the kale in this world and you are suffering from emotional issues or mental issues, then you will see it manifest in your physical health. So physical health is directly influenced by our mental and emotional well-being. They are really interconnected. So for example, even if you have regular exercise, that releases endorphins. These are natural mood lifters. So you can see where you are doing something physical, but it's actually impacting your emotional health. It can also impact your overall cognitive function. So similarly, a balanced diet and sufficient sleep. You will find if you're not sleeping very well, your mood is not stable, you're not emotionally resilient. And so, diet and sleep, these are all things you can do in the physical realm, but they have a direct impact on your emotional state of well being. Now, mental health also affects your physical well being. So, mental health, think about things like stress, anxiety, depression. They manifest in your physical body. They can lead to physical symptoms like gut issues, tight gut, constipation or diarrhea, muscle tension, headaches. Chronic stress, for example, weakens the immune system and it can increase your susceptibility to illness. So this is something we want to watch for. Um, this is something we definitely want to watch for because when we talk about wellness, a lot of people are just focusing on one aspect of wellness, which is physical. What am I eating? What are the supplements I'm taking? But we take a holistic approach to well being. Now, when it comes to emotional well being and your physical health, I can tell you they really are connected. So, your emotional well being can influence your physical health through stress management. It can provide coping mechanisms. When you have a positive emotional state, when you're happy, when you're content, it's actually associated with lower levels of inflammation, improved cardiovascular health, overall improved well being. So, conversely, chronic negative emotions like anger, like sadness, unforgiveness, these have detrimental effects on your body over long time. over a long time. So these are things that we need to watch for. Now let's talk about how do you prioritize? What are the benefits of prioritizing health and wellness in your everyday life? So for physical health, prioritizing your health can lead to increased energy levels, improved physical fitness, reduced risk of chronic disease like heart diseases, diabetes, obesity, regular exercise, balanced diet, adequate rest. These things contribute to your overall well being. Now, um, when it comes to mental health, so we are talking about things like you will need to take care of your mental health. How do you take care of your mental health? Activities like mindfulness, meditation, stress management techniques. These can lead us to reduced anxiety and support us so that we are not trending towards depression. Prioritizing mental wellness can also help you improve cognitive function like memory, concentration, productivity. These have been proven to support us. Now, when it comes to emotional well being, prioritizing your emotional well being really involves acknowledging that we are emotional beings, being able to express that emotion, building healthy relationships, and setting boundaries, taking care of your emotional health. This leads to greater self awareness, resilience, emotional stability, and it fosters a sense of contentment and fulfillment that is really, really vital to quality of life. So, when health and wellness are prioritized, we experience a much higher quality of life and it leads to more energy. We can engage in more activities. We experience better relationships. We feel happy. We have a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. And research also suggests that when we prioritize our health and wellness, we tend to live longer, we live happier, healthier lives. So, by adopting these healthy habits and behaviors like regular exercise, like nutrition, eating well, like reducing our stress, like prioritizing our emotional health, we tend to increase our lifespan and we have higher quality of life, especially in our later years. Additionally, especially today in the US and across the globe, this leads to helping us prevent healthcare costs. Healthcare costs are skyrocketing. You are best off staying healthy and preventing health issues and preventing, taking preventative measures and proactive health management rather than trying to treat illness when it has come. So let's prioritize our health and wellness and let's make sure that every day we're reaping the benefits personally, but also we're contributing to healthier communities and societies as a whole, so that we can invest our dollars into other areas. By investing in self-care and well-being, individuals can actually lead more fulfilling lives, more vibrant lives, and they can contribute more positively to 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 the environment around them. Now, let's spend some time talking about the key components of physical health, right? So, physical exercise is just really paramount to our health. Why? There are a couple of areas where we really need to see we'll see the benefit of physical. So one is cardiovascular health. Get your heart pumping, exercise those heart muscles, improve circulation around your body in your cardiovascular system. This helps us to reduce the risk of heart disease, the number one killer in the US. You lower your blood pressure, you improve your cholesterol level, you just generally reduce your likelihood of stroke or heart attack, and you promote a healthier heart. Very important for us. Secondly, weight management. A lot of people just use physical exercise for weight management, but it's not just managing your weight. First of all, you're burning calories, you're increasing metabolism, but you're building resilience, you're building muscle mass, you're increasing your metabolic rate. This helps you much faster to sustain your weight gain or your weight goals. But in addition, In particular, you're strengthening those muscles, you're increasing muscle strength, you're building endurance, you're building flexibility. This helps you to support good posture, stability, joint function. It reduces the risk of falls and injuries in later years. It just overall enhances your physical performance. Now, I also want to talk about bone health. Right, you know that the older we go, the more we lose sort of bone mass. So, physical exercise helps us to build bone health, which is sort of supports our weight bearing. Sort of when we walk, when we run, when we do resistance training, we're building bone density. So this helps with reducing risk of osteoporosis and fractures, especially as we get older. Physical exercise also helps us to enhance mobility and functionality. So, exercise regularly, improve your mobility, your flexibility, your range of motion for your joints, your muscles, your connective tissues. It really enhances the functionality and it helps you perform at a higher level with greater ease and efficiency. So, our bodies are machines, just like the way we treat our cars. We service them, we tune them up, we want them to operate at the highest efficiency possible. That's the way we should be thinking about our bodies. Exercise also helps us with pain management, right? When you exercise, you find that you can alleviate a chronic pain. It will support you when you have, things like back pain, arthritis, fibromyalgia, and it just strengthens the muscles. It improves your posture. It releases those endorphins that in your body that help to serve as natural pain relievers. So exercise is really, really important. One last one I really, really want to comment on when it comes to exercise, or a couple more I can think of, is sleep quality. So your physical activity really promotes better sleep. Science is now showing that sleep is one of the key pillars of health. If you are not sleeping the needed 7 to 9 hours per night, children and teenagers need even more. You are not building your body to operate optimally. Guys, avoid caffeine and electronics, screens. Avoid that, 2 3 hours before bedtime. Manage your stress. Make sure that you're improving your sleep quality. Exercise is one area that really helps you there to regulate your sleep cycle and reduce symptoms of insomnia and just sleeplessness. Exercise also helps with your immune function. Our physical body is highly tied to our immune system. It will promote your circulation. It will support the flow of your digestive system, which is really important to support your immune system. But it really helps with circulation of your white blood cells, your antibodies. Exercise really improves your immune function. And then finally, exercise really supports your nutrition and healthy diets. So it goes hand in hand, right? If you're eating well, you're consuming a balanced diet that is rich in fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, you will see how that really plays out in your physical exercise. So healthy diet contributes to overall health and weight management. In this regard, we also always say, consult a healthcare professional, a registered dietitian. These guys can provide guidance based on individual needs and goals. But overall, I just want to really stress the importance of regular exercise for helping us to maintain and enhance our physical health, improve our cardiovascular function, help us maintain weight, build strength and endurance, bone density, mobility, functionality, manage our pain, improve sleep, and boost our immune function. So just incorporate a variety of aerobic exercises, strength training, flexibility exercises. Get out there and be physical, right? It impacts your overall well-being. Now let's talk about mental health. Mental health is really, really important because number one, stress is a major cause of a lot of issues. A lot of illness can be tied back to stress. Stress does show itself up in our physical bodies. It's important to find time to rest. There we go. Rest, sleep, rest for the body, rest for the mind, right? Everyone goes through stress one way or the other. The question is, how have you become really intentional about managing your stress? One of the things I really promote is practice mindfulness and meditation. This is just really proven way to promote mental health. Find a quiet space, make quiet time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sit down or lie down comfortably in a quiet environment where you won't be disturbed. Focus on your breath. Breath is one of the key things that help us to regulate stress and help us to really practice mindfulness and meditation. Focus on deep breaths, close your eyes, and bring your attention to your breathing. Notice the sensation you feel throughout your body as you inhale breath. Notice how your breath goes into your stomach, into your legs, into your arm, and notice what your breath is doing to your body as you exhale. This really, really helps focusing on your breathing. Now, also observe your thoughts and your feelings. Allow thoughts and emotions and sensations to arise and to pass through you without judgment. Stop trying to block those negative thoughts. That is actually when we're really creating a block in our system and they stay in our body. So allow your thoughts and emotions to arise without judgment, but know that you are in charge of what you think about, that you are not your thoughts, that you can really control your thoughts. Now, acknowledge your thoughts and gently release them while you get back to focusing on your breathing. I would suggest that we start with short sessions, a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of practice, and then you gradually increase your duration as you become more comfortable. You can also use guided meditation. I use a lot of guided meditations. There's a lot of apps, even YouTube. There's a lot of ways that we can find guides online or in person. The main thing is practice it regularly. My aim for you is to aim for daily practice, build consistency, and you will start to reap the benefits of mindfulness and meditation over time. Again, remember, be patient and kind to yourself. These things take time to form, but approach this practice with patience and self compassion for yourself. Understand that it's okay to have distractions or challenges during meditation. Just gently bring yourself back while you're practicing meditation. But the most important thing is start and be consistent. Integrate meditation and mindfulness into your daily life, and you will see the amazing, amazing benefits of this. Remember to maintain a healthy lifestyle, balanced diet, get enough sleep, avoid caffeine and alcohol and screens at bedtime. Manage your time, prioritize tasks, set realistic goals. Be okay with saying no, like practice saying no and take things off of your plate. Be good at breaking large tasks into smaller chunks, manageable steps. Be kind to yourself. Just be kind to yourself. And then learn relaxation techniques. Techniques like yoga, Tai Chi, progressive muscle relaxation. These things help you to unwind and reduce stress. Finally, I want to throw in hobbies and enjoyable activities. A lot of people just fill their time with work, work, work. They don't stop to think about, what do I really enjoy? What is the thing that makes me happy? So I would encourage us to engage in activities that you really enjoy, to take your mind off of stress and promote a feeling of happiness and fulfillment. For me, it takes the form of taking walks in nature, green. For me, water, being around water and water bodies really, really make me happy. Going to the park where there's a lot of people running around, taking a walk. These are things that help me. These are enjoyable activities. Reading a really inspiring book, going to an inspiring conference, a workshop. These are the things that really, really help me personally. So I would encourage you to think about what helps you. Remember the importance of mindfulness and relaxation. It helps you to reduce stress. It improves mental clarity. It enhances cognitive function. It helps promote better sleep. Really, practicing mindfulness cultivates self-awareness, which is so important to helping us understand how to respond to situations rather than react impulsively. So if you're somebody who reacts impulsively, key into mindfulness and meditation. Regular relaxation techniques, deep breathing, meditation. These things can also lower your blood pressure and boost your immune system, contributing to, your long-term physical health objectives. So ultimately, incorporating mindfulness and relaxation into our daily lives really leads to a more balanced and more fulfilling existence for us. Again, let me stop here and say, please seek support and help when you need it. Seek support from friends, from family, from trained professionals, from coaches. These guys provide invaluable advice, just great perspective. They provide guidance and comfort, especially during challenging times. They provide support. When you ask for support, it's not a sign of weakness, it actually is a sign of strength. So I want us to remember that. Now, let's talk about emotional health. So please put your questions in the chat because we are ready to take questions. I'm particularly glad that there is more and more awareness around health these days, and we're starting to see some of the gaps, especially in emotional health, being filled. The conversations have started rolling. People are starting to be more aware of their mental and emotional health. So here are a couple of key things to help us develop healthy coping mechanisms when it comes to emotional health. Expose yourself to nature. I just talked about this as one of the favorite things I do. Spend time outdoors. I also talk about spending time bare feet, right? Just let your body connect with the earth. There's a natural resonance and a natural frequency that the earth has that we need to align with. Spend time in nature to unwind, whatever nature means for you, the mountains, a hike, a walk. Nature has a calming effect on our mind and our body. Get oxygen from from nature into your body to help you reduce stress and to help us promote overall well-being. So get out and get exposed in nature. It is a great coping mechanism for our emotional health. The other one is humor and laughter. Laughter is so important. It even says that when you are not feeling like laughter, just fake it until you really realize that you are laughing. Incorporate humor into your life. Hang around people who make you laugh. Watch funny movies. Read comics. Just laughter triggers the release of endorphins in our bodies. This helps us to promote relaxation. It's a great coping mechanism. Spiritual practices really is another great coping mechanism for us in our emotional health. Whether it's your spiritual practice or a religious practice that provides sort of comfort and guidance and inspiration, whether it's through prayer or meditation or being in a group setting like a religious service or other spiritual practices, it these spiritual practices provide us with a sense of purpose and a sense of connection that is really deep and really impactful to our health and well-being. So this is something that we really advise for emotional health. Now, the other one is cognitive restructuring. What does that mean? Challenge negative thought patterns. Like I said, you are not your mind. You really can challenge your negative thought patterns. You can stop your thoughts in a track and replace them with more realistic, more positive interpretation. This is something that gets better as you practice it. It's called cognitive restructuring, and it helps us change our perspective and reduce our stress. So the same thing can happen to two people, and the way they interpret the same action can be vastly different and can impact their health differently. We need to train our mind to focus more on the positives because our mind has a natural tendency to be negative. And so, this is one of the things that we really advise when it comes to building well being. Now, another one I like to focus on is learning and growing, right? The mind is born to grow. We are born to grow. If we're not growing, we're dying. And learning and growing has been shown to be one of the key pillars of happiness. So embrace opportunities for personal and professional development. It is healthy for you to keep growing. Engage in innovative and learning activities. Set goals that can foster a sense of accomplishment and resilience when it comes to challenges, whether it's learning a new tool, whether it's understanding AI, whether it's reading a new book, whether it's learning how to speak better. Learn and grow, and you will find that you are a much more fulfilled person in life. Couple more. Cultivate positive relationships. Why? Positive relationships involve you being not just around people that you can talk and talk, but become a better listener. Cultivate showing empathy. Start working on your gratitude, an attitude of gratitude and expressing gratitude. Become somebody who's trustworthy for yourself. Believe that what you say, you will do it for yourself. And then invest time and energy into nurturing really healthy connections. So it's about mutual respect, support, and understanding. I really want to key in on the practice of keeping gratitude journal. This is something that has helped me immensely. This is the one practice that has helped me immensely. I'm amazed at the impact. Something as simple as spending 3 to 5 minutes a day, writing down your thoughts and your feelings, and expressing gratitude written. It helps us to gain insight and to process those emotions. So, gratitude journaling can provide that safe space for self expression and reflection. And it is a phenomenal strategy for building emotional health. Finally, practice self care and compassion, guys. Treat yourself with kindness. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be understanding to yourself when you're going through difficult times. Be able to acknowledge your struggles without judgment. Offer yourself the same compassion you would offer or to give a friend. Allow yourself to drop some balls or to pull balls off of your table. Acknowledge when you are struggling, when you are down, when you are weak, and just treat yourself with compassion. So, this is something I always say. Now, real quick, I think I have to go a little bit faster. The time is running on us here. I wanted to finish in 30 minutes so that we can take questions. I want to talk about creating a personalized wellness plan. How do you do that? Number one is assess your current lifestyle and identify areas for improvement. It involves reflecting on various aspects of your physical health and mental well being, your relationships, your career, your personal development. Reflect on these areas and identify areas for improvement. Now, set a realistic goal, right? A realistic goal can be I'm going to engage in physical activity for 15 minutes 3 times a week or once a week. Incorporate healthier food choices, vegetables, herbs, fruits. Make your goals smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then create a balanced wellness plan tailored to your own needs. You may need a professional to help you with this, or you can sit down and do the research. Make sure your plan includes physical activity, nutrition, mental health, emotional health, self-care. These are things that you need to do, and you will see that you are making progress. Now, when it comes to overcoming challenges, here are a few barriers you should be aware of. Lack of time. Be careful. Manage your busy schedule. Prioritize your health. Manage poor diets. Sometimes we get into the habit of eating too much processed food, not enough vegetables. We think it doesn't matter. They become accumulative. A lot of what we're seeing now is sedentary lifestyle. You're sitting for too long, you sit, you work, you go, you lie down, you eat, you watch TV. All that is leading to lack of physical activity, greater poor health. Stress. We're experiencing high levels of stress. It's impacting everything, our mental and our physical well-being. It's making us is adding to a lack of motivation. We can't stick to our health goals. This is a challenge. Of course, we hear about financial constraints. Figure out how to make your resources stretch for you. Instead of a gym membership, if you can't afford that, find a group of friends in your neighborhood and go work out. Look at the cost of healthcare. If you think that staying healthy is expensive, try being sick, right? So figure out how to make your dollars work longer for you. Be careful about social influences, peer pressure, societal norms, social media, cultural norms, trying to fit in. All these can lead to unhealthy behaviors. And then get the knowledge you need. Not knowing is a challenge. Conditions like depression, like anxiety, recognize their symptoms when you have them. Look for professional help. And then get outside. If you can change your living area, bring in a living plant into your space. Bring in green plants. Look for healthy options. Look for the nearest park around you and the safe outdoor spaces. So I'm going to stop here. I want to take questions right now, and then we will talk a little bit about how do you build a healthy support system, and how do you incorporate consistency and resilience in your um, in your plan. So